So Rad, you speak a lot of customers, partners, and industry analysts. What are the key trends that you are seeing out there in the switching industry today?
See, the network is becoming mission critical for organizations of all shapes and sizes, right? And if at all anything, over the last 12 months with COVID, this importance of the network has been underlined, right? There is it's oftentimes a cliche, right? I mean, people, enterprise IT, other service providers, their requirements on the network is ever increasing.
Yep.
But their budgets are either flat or declined over the years.
Yep.
So then the user expectation has been constantly going up, right? Every user expects to have an awesome experience in the network, be it a wireless network. Most of them are connecting wirelessly nowadays, right? And so IT is faced with this challenge, increasing complexity. You know, the network is converging. You have wired devices, wireless devices, you have IoT devices joining the network. Complexity is going up.
Yes, it
right?
is.
User expectation is skyrocketing. Now, how do I deliver an SLA? How do I deliver an optimal customer experience, right? That's the problem statement.
Right.
So, and first and foremost, what does it mean? What does it mean to solutions that we deliver to customers? First and foremost, it's about simplicity. And you talked about that. It's simplicity for the whole end-to-end life cycle of the network, all the way from how do I deploy it, how do I configure it, how do I monitor this network, how do I troubleshoot, right? The second thing is, what can the network do more in terms of automation, right? Increasingly, enterprises are distributed. There is no IT staff in every one of those locations. And automation can really help drive operational efficiency, right? And reduce the burden on the IT staff by doing things. You know, if you can recognize what's happening in the network and take corrections. For example, right? Most organizations have a standard for, hey, this is the level of software that should be running on my infrastructure. Somebody makes a local change. Can the system detect, hey, it is now changing from what my standard is, and I revert back and I tell me, hey, I saw this change, I took this action. That is an automation step, right? So that really starts to then eliminate the burden on the IT staff, eliminate the chances of errors creeping into my network, basically translates to better uptime of that network. Right?
That's right.
So ultimately, what's automation translates to zero-touch experiences, all the way from deployment to ongoing management. The third leg, I would say, is around cloud management, right? And cloud management means a few things, right? First and foremost, it means simplicity. It also means a massively scalable operations. And cloud management is more of a mentality of how you do cloud-first thinking, right? Which attacks those key points. And that's the reason why you see today cloud-managed networking is the fastest growing. It's over, Wi-Fi side, it's about 50% plus growth in the last quarter. Fastest growing subsegment of this market, because it brings in improved visibility, you get more analytics, and it gives you a lot of remote troubleshooting tools when you're trying to manage a disparate network spread across multiple locations.
Yep.
But then it comes down to economics, right? How can I do all of this? How can I get the best? How can I do the best next generation network deployment at the lowest total cost of ownership? And so those are common themes. When you talk to analysts, you talk to customers, these are common themes across the board. Yep. The old way of doing things is no longer good enough, right? You need to change with the times. Infrastructure needs to be more reflect that mentality.
That's right.